Hey Cappies, it's Evelyn. We're going to pull some cards, so take a deep breath. All right, sending lots of love and healing out to you guys. I've pre-shuffled. It's going to keep shuffling as I go. This is the Gilded Tarot, and we have the Mini Rider-Waite. We're going to pull an energy deck card at the end. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars, the masculine's Venus, perhaps. And today is August 27th, 2020. The reading is for the first half of September, so now through the 15th of September. And of course, if you come upon this video at some other time, there's usually a message there for you, so I would definitely check it out. And so for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Capricorn? Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Capricorn, what's going on with you guys today? I feel a little bit of tension, but not bad for Capricorn. So let's see what's going on. Sagittarius's read was a bit nuts, so if you have any Sagittarius in your chart, you might want to check that out because there was a lot going on. And Scorpios had a lot going on too. Not as crazy as Sag though, and it was Scorpio had a really beautiful ending. So, what's going on with Capricorn? Capricorn, what's going on today? Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. For Capricorn, first half of September 2020. Capricorn. All right, what do we have? We have the Devil, which is your energy. So it could just be a Capricorn person. Okay, so that's first out of the gate. Your challenge is the Page of Wands reversed. Your foundation is the Three of Swords. And the recent past, the Sun reversed. So maybe you felt burnt in the past. Looks like maybe a separation or heartbreak. Some kind of codependent situation. Crowning you is the Eight of Cups reversed. And then what's coming up for you, Capricorn, is the Six of Pentacles reversed. So it could be some imbalance there. That could be not sharing or an inequitable, not even exchange within a relationship or a work situation. That can be debt or even being scammed with the Devil there for sure. And with Capricorn, sees yourself as the Two of Swords reversed. And what's around you or how others might see you, Capricorn, is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So maybe you lost your independence or perhaps lost some money or maybe made a big purchase. What is blocking you is the Emperor reversed. Boy, is he a theme today. So he came up in the recent past for Scorpio, and then as a minor reading at the bottom of the mini deck, the Emperor finally came out at the very end of the reading because the Emperor was reversed in the reading. So he came up reversed in all three readings so far, but he's not like in the midst of it. He's the reason for it. So it's very interesting. So it ends up with the Hierophant. That could be a Taurus energy. And then the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Eight of Wands. This is the connection. So there may be a connection, lots of communications, arrows of love, expressing feelings and desires, perhaps travel or communication. And then the thing left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the King of Swords reversed. And that could be someone not in their truth, because there is a positive connection there, but he's not in his truth, or he's maybe going through a lot of negative self-talk. So you will be getting another card, but you won't see it till the end, Capricorn. So, and it may be more than one card depending on what comes up here. So, very interesting. All right, we have the Five of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. So this is after the war, okay? So there's post-war stuff going on, right? PTSD, looting, recovering, cleanup, all the things that would happen after a war. So I'm going to give you a little backstory on this stuff. So these are the underlying cards coming up, and I'm going to just align these for you to see what's going on, and then we'll get started on the read. So it's funny because Sagittarius had all upright cards here, but ended up having a really crazy reading. And now you have all reverse cards here. So let's see what comes up for you. You have the Two of Pentacles reversed, which is Sagittarius saw themselves as this. So this is before your underlying energy here. So that's, you know, messing up perhaps, dropping the ball, but that ends up dropping the facade, right? Breaking the patterns. So you then have the Seven of Wands reversed, the Judgment card reversed, the Page of Swords reversed, the Magician reversed, and the Five of Swords reversed. So this is feeling defenseless, either feeling defenseless to energies coming in, right, stressing your body out, or it could be, you know, people arguing with you or ganging up on you. And this is in deliberations, or perhaps making a poor judgment call, or making no judgment call at all. This could be the need to swallow your pride, choking on your words, or somebody just choked in making a decision. Or, and this is, you know, this is spying, lying, rumors, a child with a potty mouth, you know. And we have the Magician reversed, which nobody wants him reversed, not especially not this one, because he's kind of like an evil magician already when he's upright. So there's a lot of manipulation and security here. Perhaps tools lost or stolen, or just not having the tools to deal with the situation with a childlike energy here. And then we have the Five of Swords reversed, which is, again, perhaps need for apologies after a fight, or maybe somebody was defeated and they're feeling insecure and manipulative. So we're going to get right into the clarifying here. So we have the Devil in the middle of the read, which can just be Capricorn. It doesn't have to be devilish at all. It's just your energy. Or it has to do with codependencies and addictions. And there is heartbreak here, or some kind of separation here. Somebody feels like they lost the battle. They lost the battle of the heart, perhaps. Maybe someone has heart issues. Maybe you're going in for a cardiac cath, because we have the Sunshine reversed here too, which can be illness. So somebody may feel like they lost a battle with an illness. Maybe trying to keep your heart really healthy, but maybe now you're realizing you're having some issues, so you have to go and have it checked. And it could be due to addictions or codependencies, whether that's food or drugs or alcohol, whatever it is, or just addiction to work, addiction to shopping, whatever. Let's see what's going on here. The Five of Swords reversed for Capricorn. This can be conflict and battles and fights, but it's also the pursuit of happiness and the quest for the impossible dream. And there's weakness here, and Leo is all about the heart. So there definitely could be heart issues right now, or heart health is the focus. Or someone's weak after a fight, a battle for their life. So it could be someone who's been struggling with their health for a long time and then succumbed to it. So someone may have passed, but I'm not getting death, so it's happened already. It's not like the main focus here. So someone did pass from a heart attack, or just from heart issues, or long-standing, you know, CHF or something like that. It's not part of this reading. It's, you know, it's happened already, so that's not it. So it's either a Leo out of control or going through ego death, or again, someone with heart issues who's sick or has passed, but that's coming up in what's going on with you right now. So in the underlying energies, we have Aquarius reversed, Gemini or Virgo reversed. We have Leo in the minor cards coming up reversed. But we also have the Leo card there. So Leo's reversed as well. We have Capricorn upright. And we have Aries reversed. We have Taurus upright. So only Capricorn and Taurus are upright. All the others are reversed. So you may be the calm for others. There's clarification for you here. and there is dependency around you. So there's definitely some codependent issues, but it's not you, but it always goes both ways. So there's people who are dependent on you. There's a codependency there because you then have to be the savior of those dependent people. So the recent past with the sun reversed, why for Capricorn? Okay, there could be an unstable home, whether it's the physical structure or the family, because this can be an end of a marriage. It can be cancellation of a big party or a wedding. This can be a move or actually going to visit a friend and stay at their house for a couple of days. All right, then we have the world here. So perhaps feeling this, you completed the cycle by moving or ending a marriage. And this can be Pisces energy as well. And we have the sun reversed. So sun reversed is, no energy, illness, just drained in general, not feeling sunshiny or happy. Depression can be there for sure, but just no energy, right? So with no energy comes illness, but also you may have been overexposed or felt burnt. But there's Leo and Pisces coming up here in the recent past. You lost a battle perhaps with a Leo or an Aquarius reversed, or someone with Leo and Aquarius in their chart. Maybe you feel like you lost a battle to them, or vice versa. With the world, the justice card's coming up as well too. So it looks like some kind of justice happened, a cycle completed itself, but you're completely drained by it. And now because you had to move or end a marriage, that's what's coming up like, or you moved a business, whatever it was, it's complete now, but it was really super draining. It maybe took a toll on your heart, or that's just separation and the heartbreak associated with the split. So why do the Three of Swords there in the foundation for Capricorn? The Ten of Wands, this is somebody dumping a load, dumping your burdens, your responsibilities. It could be a confession as well. It could be a confession of a third party, or negative influences and why you have heart issues, because you drink too much, or you eat too much, or you party too much. This could be bad influences around you, and it can be people who gossip and talk a lot of crap. And remember, the Three of Cups reversed is not happy. This is joy. This is not joy. Happy, 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 joy, joy. Someone watch SpongeBob? So there is heart issues here. There could be confession, or someone needs to stop working because their ejection fraction's off, or their heart low, they're getting fluid on the heart. Any of those things could be coming up, but it could just be separation and heartbreak as well. And bad influences or third party situation, all of those things could come up. But this is post-battle or in a losing battle, and a need for apologies. So with this, this is very negative influence. We have the Magician reverse, which is more manipulation, insecurity. Perhaps someone needs tools. They don't know how to deal with the situation, or they literally physically lost tools here. All right, somebody could have dumped all their burdens on somebody else, or the person with the heart issues they just couldn't take anymore, or somebody literally collapsed because they've been overburdened because of the negative influences around them, whether it's people pushing them to work more and more and more, or it's drugs and alcohol, bad food habits, bad work, just working too much, working overtime constantly. All that stuff is coming up for review. So why is the Devil in the middle of your read? Defenseless to the energies, attacks, and being ganged up on. Feeling defenseless. Getting over the grief, the loss, the regret, the guilt, the shame. Getting over all of it. Getting over yourself. Getting over the past. Letting go now. Because you couldn't take it anymore, you let go, which is what you needed to do. You were just resisting it the whole time. Or maybe you're succumbing to your addictions, and now you're over it. And with that card too, there's a lot of energy around being a cowboy comes up, about being the horny devil, about, demon energy there with the red eyes, And it's very sexual as well. So there could be some kind of sexual addiction around this for some. Or it's just a Capricorn person dealing with separation and heartbreak and uncomfortable in the energies because they're stuck where they are. Maybe you can't move out of a house, Or maybe you moved, but then, or you decided on the move or the break or the cancellation of a party, whatever it is, but then you couldn't actually go forward with the new plans. So the challenge for Capricorn is the Page of Wands reversed. And there we have an unhappy family or the ending of an unhappy family. No happiness here. This is an end to an emotional cycle for sure. It's over and done. There's no going back now. Like whereas here you might have been able to reverse it, now you can't. And somebody might be trying to reverse their vasectomy. They're frustrated. Maybe they can't get pregnant. Maybe a child too, who's found out that they can't have kids. So that could be very sad for someone. So there's frustration though, lack of inspiration. This could be a child or an adult who has temper tantrums too. They're just unhappy. Not happy with self, not happy with family. And then we have uncomfortable in the situation. Perhaps they want to leave the nest. And that can be an adult acting like a child as well. So, it could be like the 7-year itch type thing since they're acting like a child again. And we have the 8 of Cups reversed. And this is dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve. So whether it's people, places, things, it's cleaning out your stuff from the house, whatever it is, dumping things that don't serve your energy. It's like you're dumping everything, but you're not walking away though over there. You're stuck in a situation. It's very uncomfortable. I think you want to walk away, but you can't right now for some reason, whatever it is, whether it's a codependency or addiction or because of the restrictions right now. This is an offer being offered of passion, sex, creativity, growth. And it's like an exchange for dumping all this, all the things you no longer need. Or maybe you have to dump a lot of stuff, because maybe in order to go into this situation, you have to leave this situation with all this. So maybe you have a lot of stuff, right? Or maybe you have a lot of dreams, but in order to accept this, you have to dump this stuff. So that may be a good thing or bad thing, depending on what it is. Is this all your dreams that you have to let go of in order to accept this? Or is this all the stuff that no longer serves you that you need to dump in order to accept this? So but you're uncomfortable. Oh, you're uncomfortable, stuck. You're in the midst of dumping all this stuff for this new energy coming in. You're stuck with the old energy you're dumping, and that's why it's so uncomfortable. And the one offering the Ace of Wands is the King of Pentacles. So I'm going to put that out, because that could be your energy. Oh, look what's coming out next to it. Queen of Pentacles reversed, and then the King of Cups. So there's 3 people offering that Ace of Wands. So unless it's kinky sex, it's more of an offer of a project. It looks like two business people who are offering you this project for the wrong person, this growth. The King of Pentacles and the Queen are both reversed. And they may be doing it because the King of Cups told them to. But they don't want to do it, but they have to, because they're following orders. Or it's a couple who live with their father who are all about money. But the King of Cups is not. King of Cups is a loving person. And they could be partners too. The King and Queen of Cups as a couple partnered with the King of Cups upright, but their points of views are totally different. The two are all about money. They're greedy. And the King of Cups is all about love. And the 3 of them are offering passion to you. Passion project, passionate new growth. Perhaps they're offering to donate their sperm. Very interesting there. The King of Cups is coming up with this. So he could have Leo in his chart, or he could be the one dealing with the kids. He could be like a father who takes care of their kids the King and Queen of Pentacles, they're all about the money and stuff and work, and he takes care of the kids, so it could be a parent. Or it could be a Leo who's drained and can't do for them anymore. So why do we have there's definitely inequity in a relationship here. The Six of Pentacles reversed for Capricorn is the Knight of Wands. And then the Four of Pentacles reversed. So this has been coming up a lot lately, this combination, even though I've shuffled a million times since. This is letting go of holding on in order to fix something up or make amends with other people, right? You don't have a lot, but you have enough to spend a little to make things better. And before you're ready, it's like you want to dart out the door, but you're not finished the project yet. It's like wanting to rush back passionately before it's time. Or maybe it's time now, but you're too quick out of the gate. So again, this may be someone who's having trouble getting an erection as well. But this has to do with money here, with the inequity. Of course, that can be sexual inequity as well. So someone might have trouble with their performance or being able to conceive. And also here is an imbalance, perhaps now they want to perhaps spend a little money even though they don't have a lot left in order to rush back and fix this inequity. And there we have the Moon too. This could be someone trying to fix things at night or by the full moon. And we have Cancer and Sagittarius there. So the inequity could be between you and a Sag or Cancer, or between the two of them. But it looks like they want to fix things up. Perhaps a passion project is fixing up the home or the workplace. Maybe they want to redo it. But it has to be done at night. And this one's running out of the gate too soon. Like we're not ready yet. There's not enough money to actually complete this project or something. It's about, jumping the gun. You see yourself as the Two of Swords reversed. And you may have Taurus in your chart or in your energy. And you may both feel like you're out in the cold, in exile. This also could be illness or injury, homelessness. But there's clarity for you about a marriage, about a religion, about an establishment, about a Taurus person, about your own marriage. There's clarity here about two feeling left out in the cold and the inequity of the relationship here, or the marriage. And there may have been some cheating or stealing or lying going on. And that might have been by a dependent here. So the Nine of Pentacles reversed can be someone who just lost their money, power, and independence as an adult. Or it can be any dependent, a child or partner who spends like crazy. Or just made a big purchase. This also could be someone stealing from the children's college fund. Stealing from the fund. It's like two out in the cold who just lost everything, who now are like talking about to each other that now we have to go into our daughter's college fund and take out, because now they don't have anything. They lost everything, which is being confirmed by the Four of Pentacles there. So what's going on with the Nine of Pentacles reversed? The Page of Cups reversed. So this could be an unhappy child because now they can't do what they were planning on doing because of what happened with their parents, loss of money, loss of business, whatever it was. This is someone who is rejected, is feeling vulnerable, shy. Or this can be the other extreme of being spoiled and entitled. And there needs to be a plan here. This is someone rejected, going forth and making a plan or a strategy. And it could be, it could be a really manipulative child too, like who spends and who's really a spoiled brat, really, and who's strategizing. Or it can be the opposite end of the coin, where they're very introverted and just like to make things look nice, but maybe they don't have a lot of ambition, and they're shy and vulnerable, but need to make a plan for themselves because now they don't have money to go to college, or they don't have money for the apartment that their parents promised them, or whatever the situation is. And then we have the Queen of Wands coming up with that. So she may actually be this Page of Cups reversed. And she's looking the other way. Or she's jumping the gun. She's looking forward before it's time. It's not time to look forward yet. But she's used to getting her own way. Or this is a child, and that's the mother. Or a relative, can be an aunt or a grandmother as well, or a friend. It just could be that mother-child dynamic, or this is literally her. So why do we have the Emperor reversed there? This is your block, your things you need to work on within. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, so it's not time yet. And someone's feeling trapped, whether it's you, Capricorn, or the person around you is making you crazy because they want it, to go, and it's not time yet. So the Emperor reverse looks like they feel trapped. They could have Aries or Virgo in their, not Virgo, I guess it could be Virgo since it came up. It could be Aries or Libra in their chart. And they're feeling trapped, or they are entrapped, or they entrapped just came up. So that someone might have entrapped them into something, or they literally could be in prison. It's not time. It's not the right time for them. But the block for you, Capricorn, is the Emperor reversed. So if that's you and retirement, and you have a block around that you'll feel like you're imprisoned if you retire, or vice versa, stay working. Or if this is someone around you who's out of control, or a parent you need to step down because they're losing their heart capacity or they're losing their mind capacity. So whichever one it is. So if they're having heart issues and they have to stop working, there may be a block for you around this, because then that may end up on you, or vice versa, the work. Yeah, so again, and if we have Aries over here with the Taurus over here, who are both, the red coats over here, the power players. This is like church and state. So you may be realizing the big cavern between you, actually. This could be a relationship where you're realizing, whether it's business relationship or your personal relationship, you're seeing the difference between you and church and state, that you are not on the same page. And someone might be talking about taking from the child's college fund, and the other person doesn't agree at all. And what's coming up after this prison is the Queen of Swords and the Lovers. So the Emperor reversed may feel imprisoned by the Queen of Swords talking about the lovers, or talking to a lover. You as a Capricorn may be afraid that this person may talk to other lovers. So if you're a feminine or a man who likes men, you could be worried about this Emperor reversed talking to other lovers. Or this could be you, and you have a fear about letting go of your status. Or you have a fear about holding on to your status and what might come out about you regarding a love situation. But this that's imprisoning the Emperor is actually a balanced relationship. So it's interesting, you're fearing what's actually good for you, or this person in your energy is fearing what's good for them. Okay? So Taurus or Hierophant there at the end there for Capricorn is an offer of love, but no money, time, or effort. It's like holding back the money, time, or effort, but offering love from someone not using their intuition, or from a secret passion. Okay, so this may be a secret passion who's letting go. The worst is over. The bliss has set in. And this can be an intense connection for you. They're offering love, but holding back the rest. There may be a lack of trust there, because the Hierophant or Taurus energy may not have reciprocated. So the High Priestess reverse can be a Pisces, but it certainly doesn't have to be. It can be any sign. But you're Capricorn, and then there's Taurus up there. So it can go either way. Someone's offering love to the other, but without any time, money, or effort. And because they were betrayed or they were hurt, they went through a lot of pain in this situation. There may be a marriage here, an establishment, a religion, Someone offers their love to a religion or establishment but holds back their money, time, and energy. They won't. So it could be even a spouse of a business where they get all the fruits from the business, but they don't contribute. Like, so they offer their love, but no time, money, or effort. Like, as now that the worst is over, now they come in to offer help. So it could be that as well. But it is an upright energy over here that's in an uncomfortable situation, perhaps Taurus with Capricorn. And there's definitely Leo reversed energy here too, and Aries reversed. And we had Aquarius reversed over here, as well as perhaps Gemini or Virgo reversed. It's more Gemini energy though, because all swords. So Gemini reversed, Aquarius reversed, so air in the underlying energies with Leo, Capricorn upright, and then Aries reversed and Taurus upright. So why do we have the 8 of Swords there for Capricorn? Here we have now the Page of Swords upright, whereas Page of Swords was reversed here, and the Temperance card reversed. This could be someone who's inspired by their shadow side. Like, this is the fallen angel, right? The impatience, or someone who's no longer a patient anymore. Someone's inspired, or this person is a Sagittarius. Maybe they're inspired by their own shadow side, which is going back and forth. I mean, that could be a twin flame thing, talking about being inspired by his own shadow or his fallen angel, and then the 8 of Wands going back and forth, which is an energetic exchange of feelings, of desires, of the arrows of love. And then we have the King of Swords reversed. So why do we have the King of Swords reversed there? He's keeping his energies to himself. So he might be in negative self-talk and doubt, not sleeping and rising above, or awakening and coming out and trying to keep his energy pure and to himself after the war. So he's trying to recover from these energies. Perhaps their apologies are needed, but he needs to rest and keep his energy clear to get himself stronger, perhaps in a better place in his head. Then the Tower comes in. So he's trying to avoid energies, but he's still not in his truth. But there's this energy going back and forth between this energy, and that can even represent God. Like this person who doesn't believe in God, connecting with God, or with the Taurus energy. Maybe the Taurus energy is leading him to believe this energy is between them, and maybe he doesn't believe that. So then we have the Tower coming in, which is Scorpio, and then a sudden stop to everything. This is like suddenly the door slams shut, you're blocked, or the work, you're fired, or you're laid off, or all of a sudden you're not allowed to go to work, or all of a sudden you're disabled, or all of a sudden you're stubborn and resistant on strike or a sit-in. And there's earth energy here. This was coming up in the recent past for Sagittarius. It's like after the war, PTSD, looting, all that kind of stuff happens. A need for apologies, a need to figure out where you're going. People are confused. And then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. And then all of a sudden, everything's just shut down. It's like the stubborn mule shows up and blocks you, or makes you face yourself. This could be someone forcing you to face yourself too, because they're already like keeping their energy pure by staying away from others. And then the divine timing comes in with the Tower and forces them to face their stubborn self, right? Their own demons, basically, and drop the facade. This could be someone who dropped the ball, dropped their messed up. But in doing this, allowing themselves to drop the facade, right? Their inauthentic self, right? This is the actor performing, dropping their facade and breaking patterns that don't serve them anymore in order to come together in this energy. Because you see, the higher energy serves this, not the lower energy, which they've been feeding into. So it's like this energy just stopped them short in their tracks. Maybe caught them off guard, and then they dropped their guard because they weren't expecting that, and then all of a sudden they run into this energy, or all of a sudden they get it about this soulmate energy, whether it's their own happy memories, whether it's their children or a soulmate. So what comes up next for you, Capricorn? Well, the next one out of the gate there is the King of Pentacles, which definitely can be your energy. We have the Knight of Swords, a King of Swords rather, reversed, and then the King of Pentacles. And we had the King of Pentacles over here with the Queen, both reversed, but here he's coming up upright. Maybe you got out of this uncomfortable situation because you didn't want to do this over here. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles did, but you didn't, but you were on board since you're coupled. And the King of Cups stayed out of it, or this is you staying out of it. And maybe this was flipped around and you're no longer in that uncomfortable energy. And then we have the Hermit. So we got Hermit and the King of Pentacles, which can be Virgo energy. So he could be Capricorn and or Virgo. And then we have the Knight of Cups coming in with an offer of love, or just a friend to give you love, or a soulmate. Then we have two left out in the cold, which did come up here, right here on your energy. So you getting clarity about the two that are left out in the cold, whether it's in a marriage or whether it's in a commitment, or it's a religious thing where it's divination. You may be seeing things now clearly for what they are. You see that the light, I don't usually bring this up, but the gold light's coming up between them, showing him what's going on between the two, what the reality of the situation is. And that could be with the Queen of Wands, because this card is landing right on the Queen of Wands where the woman is. So this literally could be the Queen of Wands that you're dealing with if you're masculine, because this really is a lot of masculine energy coming in there. So it's more likely if you're masculine, the Queen of Wands is the woman you're dealing with. And it could be Aquarius as well. So this is also someone going from nothing to sudden fame. 0 to 60. So let's clarify all that. So we have Virgo and Aquarius that newly came into the read here. But they're all upright energies. We perhaps have a water energy here too as well. And you already had Aries and Taurus and Capricorn, your own energy, Leo and Aquarius, and Virgo and Gemini. You had a lot of people in your read. So why does Capricorn have the King of Pentacles there? Well, for me, this is Capricorn energy too. So there is an awakening or an idea. I'm not going to say ego because the King of Pentacles is upright in a good energy there. There's some kind of spontaneous understanding here, and this is an awakening to not having heard the call. This is making poor judgments or a bad judgment call, bad call. This is deliberations. This is choking, not doing something you're meant to do because you choked, you got scared. This is swallowing your words, choking on your spit, swallowing your pride. Or this is Capricorn and Aquarius, both reversed. They don't match. So that's coming up, and you may be realizing that. You may have made a bad judgment call about this soulmate person energy with you here, and you're now awake to that. So why do we have the Hermit there? The King of Swords reversed is the Hermit, and the King of Wands right here. So we have two guys, whether this is a relationship, brothers, best friends, whatever it was, or partners in business, they're both reversed here. And it may just because they're both getting old, because we have the Hermit there, being wise and going within after they were both in negative energy, and the King of Swords is still in negative energy. And did the King of Wands come up at all? Because the Queen of Wands is here. Oh, he's right there. But did he come up in the big cards? I don't think so. No. So the King and Queen of Wands were in the Sagittarius read too. He was upright though, and she was reversed, and now she's reversed and he's upright. So he's coming up as more, and this could be the same person too. The King of Swords and King of Wands could be one and the same. It could be a Virgo energy with air and fire in their chart. And then this guy is coming up with the Capricorn card. May have Aquarius in their chart. May or may not. But there's two, and this could just be a Virgo person. He could have Capricorn and Virgo in his chart, and or Aquarius. But there's definitely multiple kings here. We have King of Swords, King of Wands, and King of Pentacles. So there potentially could be 3 different men here. But we definitely have the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords here. And the King of Wands could represent your devil side, your shadow side, if you're the Capricorn. So it's like becoming wise administration after feeding into your negative side, your King of Swords reverse, which can be verbally abusive, and the King of Wands, who can be physically abusive. And having made poor choices, or perhaps dealing with an Aquarius, maybe someone else with an ego. And then why do we have the Knight of Cups? There's that energetic exchange, the arrows of love. And there could be, again, it could be Aquarius, but this also can just be your dreams come true, stardom, or a star. This could be a healer, right? This is healing and dreams come true, or getting a lot of attention. Or perhaps dealing with astrology. But there's, the Knight of Cups is an energetic exchange with the star. And the star could be Aries, or it could be someone who's free after suffering in silence. So why do we have the 2 out in the cold here? There's the Fool again, suffering in silence. So the 2 were out in the cold because they were suffering, not sleeping, stressed out, or purging perhaps, and now free from that energy in a disconnect. So someone realized they had to disconnect from someone, or someone they've been at a distance with. Maybe they're now free to go see them. Why wave the star then? Why or who is the star? Boredom, grounding and integrating is how to heal the devil, the Capricorn. Healing your addictions by being still, and perhaps grounding and integrating an offer of love that seemed like all the rest, but maybe it's not. It's actually being offered from God. This could be Capricorn needing to just ground and integrate and be still. And this also can be you trying to keep your energy clear when the devil comes in, or you become tempted by whatever addictions you have. But it also could be that an Aquarius is offering love to you as a Capricorn. Okay, so this Aquarius, again, there is an offer over here. So Aquarius may be offering this to you. And you're considering, but you are telling them to hold off. It's not time. I just want to turn this a little bit so you can see the end cards. So we're over here with the star here at the end, and the grounding and integrating. The Capricorn here may be considering what this Aquarius or the star or healer person is offering, but may want to pass. And we have the Knight of Swords coming in, and Scorpio is getting this of someone rushing into the past to tell the Emperor or something. So you could be the Emperor energy too, which is over here reversed. Because if the King of Pentacles is a Virgo and not a Capricorn, the King of Swords could be you, because you're also reversed swords over here. So the King of Swords could be you dealing with the King of Pentacles, and then you would be the Emperor energy, or could be. It's a lot going on. So let's try to wrap this up a bit. So definitely post-war, apologies needed. Could be fighting with a child as well, who's being manipulative. We have Leo there. We have a broken heart or separation or heart issues with the Capricorn, or your addictions or codependencies, and being stuck in an uncomfortable situation. Perhaps you feel like you were forced into. The challenge being the Page of Wands reverse, which is your own frustrations or lack of inspiration, or a child perhaps who has temper tantrums. It could be a child who's sick as well, or sick of the family. There's a lot of unhappiness there, unhappiness with self and family. And there's inequity in the relationship here between the Emperor reversed. Perhaps this is father and son, so you could be dealing with your father or your child or both. And there's inequity here, or a scam or debt that needs to be paid. And you are very clear on what needs to happen with this separation from dependence. And the block is the Emperor reverse, so maybe you have a block around your father or your own retirement. Perhaps from a marriage, religion, or establishment, or the community, like not being told what to do by them anymore. When there's a there's an energetic exchange going on between this Hierophant energy, being offered love or offering love to the King of Swords. And again, it looks like a business offering love to the King of Swords or you, that isn't good for you. And it could be this person, or this could, either one could be you. You have to decide your own situation. But the King of Pentacles could be a Capricorn or a Virgo. And it could be an older person too, like could be your father energy or somebody else's father, an in-law. And you could be the Emperor reversed. And this could be the wise old man trying to give you financial advice. And this is the Knight of Cups. That could be you with your child as well. And the Knight of Cups could be off to offer love, maybe getting advice about love, and about a divorce and being left out in the cold. And then needing to star in your own life. You have to star in your own journey. Truth be told. I'm getting with the Knight of Swords coming in here. Truth be told. You need to pass on this because you need to be the star of your own journey. That's the message that's coming through. So the bottom here then is the truth came out, that you need to choose a new path. And in order to do that, you had to separate or break hearts. And perhaps that was involving the Emperor reversed. And that's your block right here. And that could be the perspective of your father. Maybe your father's passed. And the block may be what you worry about your father, what's your father going to say, or what's your grandfather going to say. Or it's your own energy of perhaps abusing your own power. Or using your power to control others, or somebody else doing that to you. So let's close this out with an energy deck card for Capricorn. There's a lot going on for everybody today. Actually, Scorpios was probably the best of the three reads. I don't think yours feels as bad as Sagittarius, because that was kind of crazy. But there's definitely some issues coming up here too. And I think you guys are all kind of intermingled. All right, so for Capricorn, we have Caring Connections, which is 14. And 14 is the Temperance card, which came up reversed in this read. So there's some impatience here in one-on-one connection here. All right, maybe dealing with a fallen angel, right? Someone, maybe a child who did something wrong. We have first chakra, Archangel Michael. This came up for Sagittarius as well. So this is all about the wounded warrior and the need to surrender and the need to build strong foundations with the root chakra. Okay, so I don't know. I don't think the Nine of Wands came up in your read. The Nine of Wands came up in Sag's read, but it didn't come, I don't think it came up. You have the Ten of Wands reversed. So there is a surrender there with the Ten of Wands, even if we don't have the Nine of Wands up. Or maybe it's up and I just don't see it. But these are more like, the reversed energies, that there's issues in a one-on-one relationship, that there's no strong foundation there. Maybe it was never built. Maybe it didn't start on a good foundation. And the underlying energy is the woman with the money. So again, this could be a controlling mother or a controlling boss. And again, that's the Two of Cups. So that's that one-on-one relationship. There is blossoming abundance behind it, right? But then there's issues. So did the Two of Cups come up? I can't remember. There is this strong tie here with the soulmates. Whether it's a bond between men or in your one-on-one feminine relationship, because there is a marital relationship. They could be siblings as well. Like they could be siblings and not partners. I don't think the Two of Cups came up. Oh, here it is. All right, so it is reversed. So the Two of Cups in the 14 came up reversed, and then this is Two of Cups too, is also coming up in reverse. So your one-on-one relationship with this person. Okay, so if this is you or if this is the other person, we have 3 cards all reversed. A disconnect or at a distance from someone that you do love, because there's no strong foundation established to begin with. Now needs to be a surrender. And you may need to disconnect from someone like a mother energy. This could be a wife who acts like a mother as well. But this is the same energy of disconnect, or they're just at a distance. And you may see them as this way, but maybe you're not seeing them as they actually are. But you're definitely coming up with it without a strong foundation in this connection that needs to be developed, if that's going to go forward or if that's something you're leaving behind. And then these two came out, which is the Knight of Cups and then the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself. And the Knight of Cups was upright. It was a big player. This is activating your throat chakra or somebody else. As Knight of Cups coming in to offer love. And it looks like they are. And then here's the Door to Romance. So this is tied together. And these are, I'm trying to think if that was upright or not. I thought the Seven of Wands was reversed and feeling defenseless. Yeah, Seven of Wands is reversed. So this one's more reversed energy. So it's like this. It's like it's one person finally opening up their throat chakra and speaking, and now the other person is closing their heart off. So it's very interesting. And it may be an old relationship. So I have to see about that. By opening you're finally opening up and speaking your truth, but then that closes this person's heart up, because maybe it's been a long time that you didn't speak your truth. So whether it's in the relationship you're getting out of or a relationship you're going into, there may be some issues in unlocking the cage here. So I hope that's helpful for you, Capricorn. Make sure you get your joy, drink your water, drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and yeah, be the star of your own show. That's really what's coming up. Rise and be loved, guys. Bye.